One of the things today I find kind of disturbing a little bit is you kind of have this dysmorphia among people, you know, where it's like, on one hand, I think people have looked at these people who are just mass monsters and 6% body fat, like it's the norm. And what I, you know, like I mentioned earlier, Mike Israel, I love the transparency and him talking about this stuff because I think it helps the cause so much that at least it's educating. Do you think that like fitness influencers have a responsibility to have that? Because some of these guys today, it's just like, I got kids and I go, oh boy, I wouldn't want my kids to see that guy talking right now. That's dangerous, you know?
Yeah, I think your responsibility scales with your reach and your impact. And I don't think people necessarily think in those terms. I think people will often reach the heights of popularity and exposure because they're willing to say controversial things, because that, I mean, we actually have research on it now. Saying things that is eye-catching and controversial, independent of whether it is true, will get you to a larger audience. And more often than not, things that surprise people because they're actually not true and they seem counterintuitive are things that are also controversial. So that's why we have so many charlatans, and why there's always that kind of sexy draw, the clickbait title, or the doctors hate me, or the whatever, you know, to try to promote health and wellness stuff, and, you know, your Gundries or your, you know, your butter in my coffee, or whatever, all the nonsense that's out there. That's why it explodes. So it seems like people become less concerned about the potential negative impact they have as they grow, but I think it's actually the reverse of cause and effect. The people who are able to grow so quickly and achieve these heights are going to, on average, more often be unconcerned about those things because they got to that height, you know?
It's unfortunate, right?
Yeah.